What's up, guys? It's Kyle Whissel with Whissel Realty Group in San Diego. I'm getting hit up by a ton of people asking, what's the deal with eXp? I heard you moved over, Daniel Beer moved over, Jay Kinder, Curtis Reese, tons of heavy hitters are moving over to eXp. What is it all about? What is it all about? eXp is the way to fast forward your future in this industry, in life. I want to dive into it. I don't want to waste any time. If you're a high D like me, you just want to get into the nitty gritty of it. So here's an introduction to what eXp is. First, eXp is a company that's been around since 2009. This is not a brand new company. This is not a fly-by-night company. This company has been going and building and growing and adding all kinds of amazing stuff over the last 9 years. They've really hit their stride in the last 2 or 3 years. They've been growing like crazy. They've spread all across the United States. They're in 45 states right now, probably close out those last few states here in the near future. You've got 2 Canadian provinces. They've got plans to grow all across the entire nation. You could see what's happening with the growth. 175% year-over-year growth, one of the fastest growing franchises in the history of the real estate industry. They've been adding almost 1,000 agents a month right now, which is awesome. If you guys want to be a part of a movement, the future, where things are headed, and you want to be a part of that growth and get in on something early, this is your opportunity to do that. What's the difference between them and the typical franchise? Your normal franchise, they got a ton of overhead. They got brick and mortar offices. eXp is in the cloud. There is no brick and mortar offices. They got a ton of salaries and stuff like that. They're locally confined. So you might work for a particular franchise, but you can't just drop into any office around the county because each one of those is owned by different people typically. That's kind of a pain. There's not a lot of growth incentives. You know, you have your split, your 50-50, 90-10, whatever your split is, but it's just the same. There's nothing else to it. Also, there's really limited tech. Very few brokerages are providing you any kind of tech that's of value. There's not a lot of support. eXp really changed the game on this. Everything is in the cloud. If you've been looking for the innovation in realty, where is it going? This is it. Everything is in the cloud. This is the Netflix to Blockbuster. This is the Uber to cabs. This is the Airbnb to hotels. Because just like those companies, they didn't go out and lock up a ton of leases like a Blockbuster Video did. They're doing everything in the cloud just like Netflix is. Tons of online training and support, 15 plus hours a week of online training. You can go in to the cloud campus anytime, get support, tech questions, brokerage questions, accounting questions, all available to you all the time. They're spreading all across North America. So if I want to pop a Whissel Realty Group team into New York and one into Miami, I could do that tomorrow, literally. I don't have to go and find who the broker is in that area and find which office I want to be a part of. I can go across the nation overnight, which is super, super powerful. And you get ownership in this company, which we'll talk about. Big thing for me, if you know me, I'm a tech guy. I love technology. Rather than eXp trying to build all their own technology, they partnered with all the best tech providers in the industry. Who's the best email provider out there? Google Suite. You get Google Suite as a part of being with eXp. Who's the best transaction management system out there? SkySlope. I wanted SkySlope for my brokerage. I couldn't afford it. It was like $700-800 a month. I didn't want to pay that. By joining eXp, me and my entire team get access to SkySlope. Who are the best lead generation systems out there? 2 of the best by far. Commissions Inc. Conversion. You join eXp, you get those systems. That's insane. Those systems would cost you hundreds of dollars a month. Full disclosure, those are not the team versions. These are individual agent versions specifically made for eXp. Still saves you hundreds of dollars a month on your technology. How does it work? 80-20 split, $16,000 cap, half caps for your team members, 100% after you cap, $99 a month startup fee, $50 a month tech fee, $420 a year university tuition, $25 per transaction for the broker review, $30 to $40 per transaction for E&O, caps out at $500. Super simple, nothing crazy. Now let's get into the sexy stuff, what's really fun. You get stock as you just go about doing business within this company. You get stock when you close your first transaction. You get stock when you cap. You get stock when you sponsor somebody into the company and they close their first transaction. You can buy stock. You can take 5% of every transaction you do and buy stock at a 20% discount. It's like Black Friday pricing, 20% discount. Who doesn't want that? And here's one of the sexiest things is the Icon Agent program. They really want to reward you. If you're crushing it, you're going out there doing a ton of business, they consider you an Icon Agent. If you cap, do another 20 deals on top of that, a couple other little things, and they're going to give you that $16,000 cap you paid. They're going to give that back to you in the form of stock. So thereby, you're darn near working at 100% commission throughout the year, and you're building this nice little nest egg of stock up. Think about people who did this last year. This stock was trading around $3 or $4 a share the same time a year ago. Now it's trading around $12 a share. That's literally 3 to 4x what it was a year ago. So if you got 16,000 in stock a year ago, it's worth like 50,000 bucks right now. I don't know about you, but I want to be a part of that. Last but not least is the revenue sharing component or the passive income component of what eXp is all about. And as you introduce people to the company or sponsor them as they refer to it, and they do production, you're going to get paid a cut off of the production that those guys do. So if you directly introduce somebody to the company and they can cap in San Diego, it's like 5 or 6 deals, you're getting $2,800 per year as long as they're with the company. Super powerful. And if they introduce people to the company, you're making $3,200 and so on and so forth. So there's ways to build a lot of passive income. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go out there and land a listing? And maybe you make 10 or 20 grand off of that listing, but you make that one time. Then you got to go next month and go land another listing to make 10 or 20 grand and do that over and over and over. Or you go out there and you land a team, and that brings in 10 or 20 grand per year, every year, year after year. That's what passive income is all about. That's one of the things that's got me so excited about eXp Realty is all kinds of opportunity, the cloud, the tech, the stock, the rev share, amazing stuff. If you're interested in joining eXp, you can reach out to me, find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, Kyle Whissel, or just go to join.exprealty.com, get the process started. You fill the form out on there. It's not making it official. It's not public. Don't worry, nobody freak out. Just gets the ball rolling. If you have questions, love to talk to you more. Look forward to seeing you in the eXp Cloud.